Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your overview, Aries through to Pisces. So we're going to start with Aries and do a short overview for February 2022, going through each of the 12 star signs. I will timestamp it and that will be in the description box. And I think YouTube now does chapters, so if you run your finger along the timeline, it will show you where your star sign is. I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Look up your sun, your moon and your rising, and then also if you want a full individual reading for your star sign, those are in the description box below. Aries again through to Pisces for February 2022. Okay, let's start with no further ado with Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, Aries, you come into the month with something on your mind. There is a sense of foreboding. There is a sense of things weighing on you. It could be with that card as well. There's a bit of trouble sleeping. There's some issues that are going round and round in that 4 o'clock in the morning type sense, you know, where things don't really get resolved. They just keep getting recycled in your head. Let's take a couple. Ooh, nice. Just taking a couple more cards for you. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. So you also get the Emperor, which is your card. It represents Aries. It represents you, Aries. But I also think with this that there is something about authority, and it could be to do with family or work or relationships, but it's to do with the big boss, you know, what they call working for the man, isn't it? There's something here about you challenging that, or and Aries very often do challenge this, or finding it increasingly more difficult to just swallow it and accept it. Okay? We've got the Hierophant in the reverse, which again, when you get the Hierophant, it's convention, it's church, it's structure, it's hierarchy. You want to go against the grain, Aries, and I feel that you're probably right in that. We also have the King of Cups in reverse. You're going to be challenged by people who aren't going to say to you what they really feel about it. And Aries are very upfront and say really clearly what's in their heart and mind. Other people, this King of Cups character is somebody who you're not sure is an unreliable narrator. You're not sure you can believe what's coming out of their mouth. For some of you, this could be about relationships and you feel like someone's been blowing hot and cold with you too long. And it may just be that you need as well to take charge of it as the Emperor and decide what you want to do. As Mercury goes direct on the 4th of February, it will become clearer to you the course of action you need to take. Now, I think this ties in really well with your Aries February reading, which is in the description box under the video. So check that out as well, okay? I'm sure it's on a similar theme. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You may need to not withdraw your kindness from somebody, but stop helping them in a way that isn't helping them, taking on a burden for them. And then here, the High Priestess. You will have a sense of intuition, Aries. I'm just getting you a love oracle card. You'll have a sense of intuition about this, and I feel like you really need to follow it, okay? You really need to follow it. Oh, how interesting. The love oracle card you get is reconciliation. Now, with the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for some of you. For others of you, it's someone who is very sensitive, but at the same time also it's something here about the way they talk. They're either gaslighting or you can never quite tell. They don't follow through with their act, and they don't act on what they're saying. You know, they can talk the talk, but they don't necessarily walk the walk. Somebody may be wanting you to accept their apology, get back together with them, or even if it's a boss, take their version of events. Use your intuition, Aries. That is key. You are the high priestess in this. Okay, no doubt about it. Thank you, Aries. Check out your Aries forecast below. Okay, Taurus. Let's have a look for my lovely Taurians. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What do we need to know for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And do check out also your Sun, your Moon and your Rising in the description box. There's all the timestamps. And also your full Taurus reading for February is also in the description box. I'm having trouble talking because Mercury's still retrograde, so just hopefully it will come across okay. Hey up, Taurus. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Something you turned your back on, or someone you turned your back on. They either want to return, you want to return. There's something boomerangy about this. There's something coming back for another lesson, for another try. You need to decide with this whether this is something healthy for you, whether you are in concurrence and you also wanted another go at this, another try. It's returning to something or returning to someone. You get the Strength card, self-mastery. You do have the self-mastery and the strength to do this and to move forward with this, but at the same time, and you could of course be dealing with a Leo, at the same time you know yourself. And that's what it says at the Oracle at Delphi on a plaque. Know thyself. And it's the hardest thing to do because you know yourself, but you don't really want to act on it. Yeah. The bottom of your reading, we got the Devil card. So some of this is old patterns, but also for some of you, it could be a slightly toxic connection with somebody that you thought you'd left behind. But they still have some kind of hold on you because you want to go back, or they want to, they're going to tempt you into going back. You're going to feel impatient about this. If you can, try not to jump at it, okay? Try not to react to it, but to think it over and consider it. So you're responding rather than reacting. Because we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which says don't be too keen. Doesn't mean you don't do it or you don't want to do it, but don't be keen as mustard about it. Just for a few of you, Queen of Wands in reverse, have to mention this. If there was a third party involvement, or was there a third party involvement? Whenever I get that Queen of Wands in reverse, I just put that question out there because it's what it means to me as a card. So just ask yourself that question. The Love Oracle card you get is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And I love that for you. Don't snatch at anything. It's not the only chance you're going to get. Okay? Even if you've been waiting for it. Divine timing is at work for you, Taurus. Okay? Check out your full Taurus reading in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, Taurus. Okay, Gemini. My brain is scrambled today. Gemini. What do we need to know from my lovely Geminis? Whoa. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers. Ooh. Do check out your Gemini reading, Gemini, in the description box below. It's quite strong. Nice. Your overall energy card here is the Sun. So you may be dealing with a Leo, but also some of you might have Leo in your chart. But more importantly, you can see something really clearly in February that you couldn't see before. Underneath it is the Seven of Swords. So anything that was hidden beneath the darkness, you know, whatever the darkness is. Seven of Swords nearly always takes place at night, by moonlight, which distorts things. Okay, and you now have the sun coming out. The sun rises and it's like this place looks completely different. This landscape of this relationship or this whatever it is completely different. I can now see what I needed to see. The Tower. Something comes in that's astonishingly different. It's left of field, it's new knowledge, it's something that you didn't know before. Now do have a look as well at your reading below in the description box for February, because I'm pretty sure that that theme came up in your reading too. Okay, the Knight of Cups, lovely card, something coming in that really is nice. It doesn't mean that what's coming in isn't good, but it is a kind of upgrade on what you had before. What you had before was confusing. And now you get clarity, and you really needed it, because I feel like you've also got the Seven of Cups here. You were living in some kind of, not fantasy land, but it was hard to see where fantasy ended and truth began. But not for long. Okay. This might make you feel a bit uncharacteristically over-emotional about things. Let that happen. Let the tears flow if it's tears. Let the laughter flow if it's laughter. Let your emotions flow, okay? And the Two of Pentacles. There's a certain amount of instability about this, but it's a good thing. What you thought was one way now turns out to be another. And the Six of Pentacles, some generosity, and for some of you, it's what I call my little bag of cash card. February may bring a little windfall, which is really nice. It's not money that you know about, and it's not money that you've already earned. When you get that windfall card, it's just like a rebate or just something pretty much that you weren't expecting. Your Love Oracle card is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Now, for some of you, it's worth exploring in the light of what happened with the Tower and what you see when the sun comes out and you can finally see it. For some of you, there's more on offer than you thought there was. For others of you, it's the reality is better than the fantasy. Okay? Whew. Leave me a comment, Gemini. Check out your Gemini reading in the description box below. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Okay, Cancer. Hello, my lovely Cancerians. Hi. How are you doing? Oof. Check out, lovely. Check out your Cancer reading in the description box below, which you always do anyway, but I'm just going to say it to you. I think it's an extra long reading for Cancer, so yeah, take advantage of that. What do we need to know for my lovely Cancerians? Okay. Interesting. I'm going to put that one in because I'm pretty sure it was in your monthly reading. So you have the King of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. He's hiding. Who's hiding? Who is hiding? This is a question. Okay. And then who's at the top? The High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess doesn't go looking. She's not like scrolling through phones or, you know, desperately looking. But the High Priestess is a very Cancerian quality card. There's something on your mind, or there's some kind of hunch, or there's just something in a very Cancerian way in your atmosphere that you are wondering about. Now, I feel like, and this is also, I think this was in your February reading, I feel like the first sort of 10 days or so of February, it's going to remain quite mysterious. And I say that because the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man came up in I think every single February monthly reading that I did for every star sign, I know. And that was using different packs of tarot cards. be like the High Priestess while you're in the hiatus. There will be a feeling of suspension of knowledge or suspension of what's going on. Trust in the process. You will get there, okay? It will get where it needs to go, but trust in the process. At the bottom of your reading, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This, when you get the Wheel of Fortune, it actually doesn't really matter if it's in reverse or if it's in the upright. Because if it's in reverse, I always remind you of the positive sides of the upright. And if it's in the upright, I always remind you of the more difficult sides of the reverse, because it's a wheel. It keeps turning. Fortune has not favoured you for the last, probably for the Mercury retrograde period. It starts to wake up and favour you as we come into mid-February. So look out for your Cancerian mid-February reading, because I always do you a bonus reading for mid-February, and we'll see where we go with it. Until then, though, be in High Priestess mode. King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be work, it can be money, because King of Pentacles can represent that. It's also something you thought was reliable, even yourself. It could be that you thought you could rely on yourself, but you don't feel a certain way about something, okay? Over here, we've got this rather delicious and lovely Knight of Cups. Beautiful energy. This is the energy of something coming in, which is something you're going to want to consider. It could be a person, a relationship, could be a job offer, but you're not sure whether it's got the consistency and the reliability. Cancerians are naturally very cautious, and you're right to be so in the beginning while you're fathoming it out. Four of Pentacles. Play your cards close to your chest. Sun in Capricorn, which is your opposite sign. Slip into your Capricorn mode where you are Saturnian about it, where you keep your boundaries, where you save your money, where you save your emotions, where you're not overly giving out. And also defend your boundary, whatever your boundary is in this situation, okay? Quite a strange one for you, isn't it, this time? But I like it. Let's have a Romance Angel Oracle card for you. And I'm going to take two, just because you're my highest viewer. Ooh, I'm liking that one. Oh, I love it. Passion, baby. Woohoo! Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's going to be some of that, but don't let it run away with you. That's what I would say. With the Seven of Wands, there's some fire. You might be dealing here with a Leo or a fire sign. Don't let it run away with you, okay? Because remember, that Hanged Man is just telling you to hang back a bit. You deserve love. Of course you do, Cancer. You are lovable and the most promising partner in the zodiac. You win that award. I say that. If you're going to marry anyone, marry a Cancerian. You know it. Okay, thank you, Cancer. Check out your Cancer reading below in the description box. Woohoo! Leo. Oh, where did that go? Hi, Leo. Oh, I love it. Knight of Wands just flung itself on the floor. What else do we need to know? This is for February. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, like that, is it? Oh, it knocked the boom off my mic. Oh, gosh. What? Oh, cripes. What are you up to? Right. Where's me boom? Gosh. Well, Leo, that came in hot and heavy, didn't it? Okay, that could be it. It could be passion. It could be an argument. It's fire. Okay, it's fire, it's hot, it's heavy, it's Leo. Woof. What do you get with it? You get the Lovers in reverse. Ooh. You feel like you don't have a choice when you get the Lovers in reverse. You feel backed into a corner. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. I will be free. That's what that card means. You want your freedom. You're dealing with a situation that makes you want to do that. to be that Leo that you are, to access your fire. You had this before, and it was about 2 years ago. I did a monthly reading for you where you burnt. I'm not telling you to go and burn anything. Don't do that. Just metaphorically, you burnt something to the ground in the woods. You know, it was like, and certainly don't start fires in woods, but it had that kind of elemental fire thing going on. You also have the Five of Swords, so you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's something about this that might make you feel either very passionate. Yeah, it does make you feel passionate. Whether that's like love, passion, or anger. I don't quite, I don't quite know. I'm just taking a couple more cards because I'm interested. Definitely check out your Leo February reading. It's in the description box below. Because I just have a feeling that this is connected to it. Page of Swords, again, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also social media. Something might blow up on social media, okay? You might want it to, as in it could be positive, as in something going viral, you know, spreading like wildfire. But at the same time, it could also be a stray comment you make on someone's page or whatever that turns into a thing. So know where you're at with that. Two very staid cards, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, tell you not to fly completely off the handle, but also Judgment. You could get yourself into a real to-do here. You might want to, in which case go ahead. If you don't want to, leave it well alone. Because I don't think there is a potential for peaceful, what do they call it? We had an exchange of views. Yeah, I don't think there's much potential for it to be that peaceful. Yeah, this could be in your love life as well, that there's a potential for a real blowout. Because you get codependency, and that mixed with passion, excuse me, is a real blowout. Getting to know each other, if you can, and this could even be with someone you've just met as well. If you can take the giraffe perspective, you know, where you're looking down and you're seeing things in the bigger picture, do so. It's not always possible. We have all these, you know, great ideas how we're going to be reasonable. It might not, in which case be a Leo about it and do what you need to do, you know, safely. That's a very interesting reading for you, Leo. Please leave me a comment and check out your Leo reading in the description box below. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Hello, Virgo. How are you doing? What do we need to know for Virgo? Sun, moon or rising. Check out your moon or your rising in the, you can either slide the bar along, and you'll like this, Virgo, it puts it into chapters, very Virgo, or you can go into the description box. Okay, oof, Virgo. Gosh, what's going on with you all of a sudden? First card that plops out for you is the Seven of Swords. Crimes and misdemeanors and things that go bump in the night. Something is afoot in February, and you know it is. And I don't know if you can fathom quite yet what it is. As we get past the 4th of February and nearer to like the 10th, it feels like for everybody things become a lot clearer because Mercury goes direct. But for you particularly so, okay? We've got the King of Wands in the reverse. So you could be dealing here with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For some of you, you might be dealing with someone who is you suspect might be a player, or you suspect something, because we have the Seven of Swords. Something being hidden from you in some way. Now we also have the moon, which is Pisces and Cancer. This is Hecate, the three-headed goddess, and Cerberus, the three-headed dog. When I see this card, I'm reminded that there is your version, my version, and the truth. It's also with the moon about moonlight, borrowed light, things being in the shadows, things being a bit hidden, a bit yin, a bit... It's a feminine energy, but it's like that sort of Lilith type energy where you need to access some quite challenging places to get to the truth of something. But you get the Hermit in the upright, and I love that because it's your card. This is about you being that kind of, well, that hermit who looks to the lamp, who actually reflects in time on your own as to what exactly is going on for you here. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? Over here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you may again be dealing with a fire sign person, or somebody, you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You may be having a bit of a tit for tat with somebody, a bit of a playoff, I want to say, with somebody, because they're a pair but they're both in the reverse, which shows that there's tension between them. Six of Swords in reverse says you'd like to be able to escape from this, but I'm not sure if you can, with the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is sort of more conventional wisdom and tradition, but it's also knowledge. For some of you, this is about acquiring the knowledge you need to get through this situation. You may find that, you know, online, in therapy, whatever it is. Let's have a couple of love cards for you. So you get two very kind of opposite cards. You get Passion and Wedding. Wedding comes for the Hierophant as well. Convention. Oops, that's Passion. Convention versus something which is more fiery, which is more passionate. Passion versus convention. Virgo you can feel quite compartmentalized sometimes, and it may be that you're having to compartmentalize those two things. The moon won't be compartmentalized. Make sure you write down and check out your dreams, because this may come to you in a more psychic space, okay? That is a weird reading for you, Virgo. Definitely check out your reading below for February, because I think it fleshes that out. Very interesting. Your readings have been interesting for about the last 6 months to me. It's like, stuff's going on for Virgos, like awakening type stuff. Leave me a comment, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Virgo. And I'll see you soon. Namaste. Okay, Libra. What do we need to know for my lovely Librans? Nice. Nice. Ooh. This for me actually does reflect your Libra reading for February. So have a look in the description box. Check that out after this. Yeah. Okay. You're coming out of a big lesson about something. Seven of Swords comes up. There was something that may have either been done to you, said about you, or whatever it is, a difficulty, a thing that happens under cover of the night. But you have the Devil in reverse, which I'm very fond of. It's lost its hold on you. It might be you've got over an ex, or you've decided to move away from a person or a toxic situation. Either way, I really like it for you, because I think the influence that you were dealing with was tricky. I've got the Magician in reverse. Can mean Aquarius or Gemini. When you've got the Magician in reverse, he takes on the role a bit of trickster. When he's in the upright, he's the alchemist and he demonstrates what he can do, and, you know, he's got all the tools of the tarot and his magic. When he's in reverse, he becomes the magician in terms of what's hidden and the sleight of hand and the fact that you are being tricked, and what's happening is not, that it's an illusion. There's something that was an illusion that has lost its hold on you. Now, the Magician came out with the Queen of Wands in reverse, which can, and it won't be for everyone, but it can mean that there was an interfering party of some kind. It can be third party, karmic, anyone who is not particularly on your side about things, okay? Then we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Intuition, and I feel that's you, and I feel you've earned this through sticking with yourself. She comes out with Temperance, which is a beautiful energy of being very Libran. You know, she's got 2 cups in Temperance, you've got the scales, you're very balanced, you're very harmonious, and you end up with the 6 of Wands. You end up getting to where you need to be. If this is it's competition here, competition for a person, competition for a job, whatever it is, you realise that the person isn't on the same page as you, and you succeed in moving forward with grace, elegance and harmony, which is very, very Libran, and I really like it because you get your 6 of Wands. That card has come up for everybody. Okay, you get Forgiving and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, I feel like that's really relevant to the Devil in reverse. And then Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. 6 of Wands. For some of you, this is either a new love interest or something going well that hadn't been going well before. It's an upturn in your luck, I suppose you could call it. It's very, very nice, Libra. Do check out your Libra reading beneath in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Let's have some water. Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we need to know for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Check out your Scorpio reading for February. The full reading is in the description box below, Scorpio. Just going to do one big girl shuffle for you. Ooh, bird just flew over. Okay, that one. Oh, Scorpio. This really ties in with your monthly reading because I remember it. Is there something you need to know? It's something like that. Overall energy card, you get the Lovers in reverse. Something is bothering you as you come into February. Underneath it, the Nine of Swords. Underneath that, the Hierophant. For some of you, are they committed, is what you're thinking. Are they committed? Are they on the same page? Do I have a choice? The Lovers used to be called the Choice, and in this version you can see Paris choosing between 3 women. He should be so lucky. It feels like you want to make a choice, but you feel like you can't for some reason, okay? We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Something's happened. There's something where a cup has been spilled, an opportunity is lost, you're not sure if someone's... Just keep getting, you're not sure if somebody is committed. We've got this Ten of Pentacles. Are they telling me the truth? Are they into it? Are they committed? Are we on the same page? Is it going anywhere? And you may find that your normal method of knowing that is not quite open to you. Queen of Cups, which is you, is in reverse. It means you're finding it hard to access your intuition, and maybe that's why you're not making a choice about it straight away. I do feel in this situation, especially as Mercury goes direct after the 4th and starts gathering momentum, you will pick up more bits of knowledge. And that's probably what you can sense you're missing at the moment. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which I like. It's turning, and I think it's turning in your favour. But it's been difficult in between. Also, the 5 of Pentacles, you come back out from the cold, from sort of self-banishment in a way, because we also have the Hermit. So you may have been giving someone the silent treatment or keeping yourself separate from someone because you can't work out what it is you need to know before you can decide your next move. You've got the Page of Swords, which is social media, email, text, Snapchat, all that kind of thing. There may have been some altercations or exchanges over social media or Snapchat. There may have been things that disturbed you that you can't quite work out. And then also the Page of Wands. So you could be dealing here with a younger person or someone who's a bit emotionally immature. It could also be teenage children sometimes, that you're dealing with family, that you're dealing with trouble with your own teenage children. But for most of you, I feel like this is a mystery surrounding a relationship that you would like to solve. If you think of the Hermit as like a hermit detective, but the way to solve it is not to go digging around for clues, because I feel like they will come to you and that you've already tried that and it hasn't worked. Okay, let's have some Romance Angel Oracle cards. Yeah, we have make the effort. Okay, but your effort is to hang back a bit, I think, and to wait until the pieces start to fall into place and then getting to know each other. There's something here about talking really from the heart, but I don't think it's ready for that yet. Okay, I think it will get to that, but at the moment it's still confusing. And when you try, if you feel like you're in a position of weakness or confusion and you try and make something happen, it very often makes something confusing happen. And you don't want that. You want more clarity. Okay, so hold off till the middle of the month and see what comes into you then, Scorpio. Whew. Check out your Scorpio reading in the description box below, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Saggy. What do we need to know? Just trying to do a proper shuffle for you. Try not to break the deck. Ooh. Nice. I wonder if you got... check out your monthly reading for February. It's in the description box below. I'm pretty sure you got that card then as well. Ooh. Oh. You got that one because I remember it. Okay. First off, you get the Ace of Swords. This is divine knowledge coming in. It feels sharp and it feels good, and it feels like it should feel when you get that kind of knowledge coming in. There's something here. I've got the Ace of Cups, which is such a beautiful card. Here's Aphrodite. She's bringing you this big cup. It's like, boom, here's the big cup. Let's go. It's love, the Ace of Love. But you get it with Judgment. Now, Judgment meshes past, present and future together somehow. Something about this that is... I don't even know what the word is. Okay, this is weird, so I'm just going to go with the weird. And I'm not even sure if this really whole thing came up in your reading anyway. This is a love from the past that is also your future. Could be a past life feeling of a relationship. If you meet someone and have a past life feeling about it. Could be a renewal of love, a reunion. Apart from that, I don't quite understand it, but it's really good. You know, with tarot, sometimes it's not paint by numbers. You don't get the exact chapter and verse, but what I am getting here is the vibe, and the vibe is so good. Just checking I got my microphone on. We need our mic on for this. The vibe is so good. Okay. Queen of Wands. That's you when you're vibing and you're fiery and you got your crown on, or is it tiara? It's a crown. Queen wears a crown and you're on your throne and you're in the right place and things are good and you're in alignment. I love it for you, okay? I love this. Over here, we have Justice in reverse. So there may be a situation you're finding a bit restrictive. It could be legal. It's that. You've also got the Six of Swords in reverse. There's no particular way round that at the moment. It's separate to the Ace of Cups and the love. You also have the Five of Pentacles. There may be a need to take a lonely walk in the snow about a situation which is an injustice. You may feel alone and find yourself alone, but also very powerful about it, okay? This person chooses to leave money and security and go off in a raggedy old outfit and be cold, but it's necessary. And also the Knight of Pentacles. Something is moving slower than you want it to, but at the same time, there is a progression. So you've got two sides to this. One is your Ace of Cups, which is really good. The old love becoming the new. But also on the side of things, or sort of like a vein running through it, you've got Justice in reverse, which is annoying, okay? But probably a bit unchangeable with the Six of Swords. Oh my God, I've got the chills. Romance Angel Oracle cards. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Now, you know me, Saggy, and do subscribe if you haven't already. You know me, sometimes I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to say if I don't know. I don't know what it's about, but I do know the vibe. And that is the vibe. The old love becomes the new love. If that was the t-shirt for February, that's what it is, okay? Check out your Sagittarius February reading down below. Woof! Love that for you. Leave me a comment and I'll see you soon. Namaste. Whew, Christ. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we need to know for Capricorn? Sun, Moon and Rising. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Sun, Moon and Rising. Oh, no one's had that one. No one's had that one. Do also check out your February reading. It's in the description box below. Okay. I can see clearly the moon in reverse. Something that was confusing, something that was obscured, either deliberately or just was, you know, because Mercury was retrograde and it was all very weird. And for some of you, something to do with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, something that had emotional overtones starts to fall into place and become clear as Mercury goes forwards after the 4th of February. Got this King of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody who you found it hard to keep tabs on, or you found it hard to know whether they were telling you the truth or not. It could be somebody at work, it could be a romantic thing. You will know what it is. You couldn't tell the wheat from the chaff with this. It's like, I just can't tell. My usual radar is off. It could be someone from the past or an ex or someone. 6 of Cups, that's a childhood sweetheart card, a card of longing. It could be somebody that you had a sense of longing for or about. Also with the 6 of Cups, it's sometimes you just have a feeling in the month of February that you long for something, that you want something, that you need something. It's that energy. It feels quite... oh, what is the word? I'll remember it. Nostalgic. Yes, I thought I wasn't going to get it then. That would have really annoyed me, to be fair. You feel nostalgic. This is a time when you could hear from somebody who pops up on Facebook or whatever it is and gets back in touch. Whether that's a lover or a friend or just somebody, a colleague, whatever it is. Look out for that because it's quite nice. And also they may want to collaborate. So it could be to do with headhunting, job hunting, joining a club, something like that. 9 of Pentacles in reverse is my surprise I'm not single card. It's finding a relationship when you're really not expecting it, or when you expected to stay single, which is always when you find a relationship. So do check out your February reading because it's full of that, and I remember that. I remember it's got a lot of love in it. Knight of Pentacles, things are moving along just as they should be in a very Capricorn way. Nothing too fast, nothing too furious. You know, the sun is in your sign and it feels good. It feels right. It feels like connection. If you take it steady, you can make the right connections with people. And the 5 of Pentacles, again, a feeling that you may have to separate yourself from the herd a little bit once you know what you know. And this might be financially, or it might be in terms of loyalty. That moon going into reverse is all about finding out the reality of a situation. And it's good. The reality is good. Oh, Romance Angel Oracle card, which I can barely get off the floor. Nice. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This is about spending time with somebody. Who could that be? It could be time talking to somebody you used to know as well. Leave me a comment about that. I want to know. I'm intrigued, even if you're not. Leave me a comment and do check out your Capricorn reading below. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius. What do we need to know for my lovely Aquarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. Ooh. Gosh, Aquarius, what is going on with you? Okay, you've been waiting to hear from somebody. There's been a bit of radio silence and confusion, maybe while Mercury is retrograde. Oof. And something comes in. God, what's been going on? Oof, patience, yuck. Say patience to an Aquarian, they're like, what are you talking about? Okay. I knew that was coming in. Okay. Something happened. 7 of Swords in reverse. There might have been a betrayal. It might have been a secret. This definitely came up in your February reading. There's been radio silence. There's been an argument. There's been some kind of difficulty, maybe a breakup. Queen of Swords in reverse. Typically Aquarian card in the blue and in the airness of it. But also confusion, because the Queen of Swords is very clear about things. She knows where she's going with something. She comes up right next to the King of Wands in reverse. This is a very sexy type. This is somebody who can have player energy, but he can obviously be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He can be a bit of a one, you know. They come up next to each other, but in reverse. There's been a difficulty, a spat, an argument, a separation, something. Knight of Cups in reverse. Something didn't happen when it was supposed to. You know, something didn't come through when it was supposed to. An offer didn't emerge, or it wasn't how it should have been. Or there's been literal stonewalling and silence. And then one of the only upright cards is the Eight of Wands. Something comes in. This is a message, it's momentum, it's movement, and it's very needed. You need it because this is a standoff. And you need to move this on. Whichever way it goes, you're going to get the chance to have new information, talk, message, whatever it is. It's momentum. It's coming in. There's something. Thank God. Okay. It allows you to reach the Six of Swords, where you move away from the trouble and to calmer waters at last. And you've been stuck on this for a while, Aquarius, okay? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was not generous when they should have been, with either feelings, money, or both. And then also the Knight of Pentacles, which tells you to hang in there, Aquarius, because this will come clear and come good from a place of massive confusion. Seven of Cups, once this comes, don't hop into Fantasyland at all. Don't be fooled for some of you, because sometimes when you've been in extreme kind of cotton wool type confusion about something, you can really react when you finally, especially if you haven't heard from someone for a long time, you can really react when you finally do. Stay calm, okay? I always want to say be cool like the Fonz, but that would make me 100, which I am. Yeah. You get forgiving and learning. There's going to be a lot of that, only if you think you need to forgive, but you're certainly going to learn a lot. As you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moments. And then you get to express your love, but not before, Aquarius, okay? Check out your February Aquarius reading. It's in the description box below. And do also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you soon. Namaste. Woof. Pisces. Hello, lovely Pisceans. How are you? How am I? I'm a Pisces. How are we? What do we need to know for Pisces? Sun, Moon and Rising. Loads of tarot readers are Pisces, actually, if you look through. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers. Fish of many colours. Yes. Okay, that one wants to come out and say hello. Oh, hello. Who's involved with the narcissist then, Pisces? Pisceans love a narcissist. And narcissists love Pisceans. I don't mean that kind of en masse, but you know that Pisces has a tendency towards people who are cold, because Pisces is open in that way and very empathic. You know you are. So this won't be for everybody, this reading. Oh, cripes. This isn't for everyone. But this is for you if you're dealing with someone who you feel may be a narcissist or have selfish tendencies. I'm going to be kinder about it. Okay. Pisces, and this comes from the late great Linda Goodman, can have a tendency to become like their partner. Also, Bernard Fitzwalter talks about this in his book about star signs, which is excellent if you can ever find it on eBay or something. Pisces can sort of mould into being like their partner, almost invisibly. You get this King of Swords in reverse, which is my card for narcissists or somebody who is selfish or difficult, okay, or just a bit cold. Let's be kind and call it emotionally unavailable. Right underneath the Queen of Swords. When I get those two come up together for when it's not an air sign, it very often means that you needed to match somebody else's coolness. Yeah, I'm not, you know, we don't have to call it anything. We don't have to call it an exclusive relationship, that kind of thing, where you're sort of going along with it because you're Piscean, and sometimes we do that. And I say this with love because I am one and I know what we're like. Pisces is such, I want to say an open book, but we're not, because Pisces is actually mysterious. But, oh, there it is. Pisces can be very, 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 very empathic and have no borders and no boundaries and be in a real, like, I live in the world of love, therefore everybody lives in the world of love. Some people don't. And this is just for a few of you. Your overall energy card is the Seven of Swords. What's going on with this person? Because we also have the Devil, okay? Just be careful. And I know when you're in a situation like this, it's really hard to see it and to live it and to do something about it and to, you know, becoming aware of it is the first part. And I'm getting a real, and you know me as a reader, if you watch me regularly, and if you don't, please do come and subscribe to the channel because you will get honest tarot out of me. I don't glitter the turd. You know, I'm not saying it's all sugar and unicorns when it isn't. This is a warning. This is a warning reading, and I don't get them that often. But, you know, I'm going to show you the cards. I haven't done this for any other sign. I really hope it works because Mercury's retrograde and it's done all kinds of weird things to me. Are we going to? Yes, we are. We're going to see the cards. Right. I'm going to show you where I'm going with this. Right. Seven of Swords I saw before it came up. That's number one, okay? I just do sometimes, and I saw it. I knew it was there. You can tell just by looking at the Seven of Swords that it's shady. There's something about it. When you get it in tandem with the King of Swords, who's mirroring the Queen of Swords, there is some kind of, I don't know, coldness that is not yours. And you may have to, and Pisces can do this because you're a dualistic sign, slip into coolness to deal with it. And for not all of you, this is a romantic thing. A lot of you it is. It could be with a boss or someone you're dealing with who is very, they just can't access the empathy that you can access. And that is a dangerous thing because it leaves you a bit vulnerable. The Star in reverse, some of you and just a few of you dealing with an Aquarius. That is my Aquarius when it comes up with the King of Swords in reverse. Others of you, we've got Leo on the table as well. Air signs in general, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Two of Swords, feeling gaslit, feeling like you just cannot tell what's real and what isn't, okay? Self-mastery. Ask yourself the questions. Go and find the resources online to find out if you're in a situation that you can't see properly. You can't see your way out of. You can't see the light. You can't, yeah, you will know if this is resonating with you. Self-mastery means you find out where you're at. It's also you find out why you're there, which is always the most difficult question. Very often, if we're involved with someone who is unavailable, we do a lot of talking to other people, looking through to analyse people's text messages or tell you what they think or their opinion. This is about, if you feel yourself wanting to do that, it's always good to bring it back to yourself and ask yourself, what's my part in this? And I don't mean, is this my fault? It's not about that at all. Why am I here? What am I doing with this? What am I getting out of it? What is my part in this? Okay, it's important to ask yourself that question. Woof, Pisces. This won't be for everybody. but you'll know if this is for you, even if you don't, you're not quite there yet with it. That card has come up for every single sign. Yeah, and here it is. Right. Oh, forgot. I'm so into it. I forgot which camera I was on, Pisces. Lost my words. Passion. Okay, there is, when you get the Devil card, there is the passion, okay, but it's chemistry, and that goes without saying, because you couldn't get away with this unless there was that, and you wouldn't be all kerfuddled about it unless that was already there, okay? But what does it come up with? And you know the Romance Angel Oracle deck, it's quite a sweet deck, but you get, pay attention to those red flags. The signs are cautioning you, okay? And no, this reading won't be for everybody, but I don't generalise if it's not general. But it is for you. If you feel that, like, it's for you, okay? And it's a reading just to say, be aware, Page of Pentacles, take stock, find out where you are. And for some of you, it may be the lonely walk in the snow, which is where you leave something that felt secure or something, you at least, you take yourself to account with it and you say, why am I here? Where do I want to be next? Pisces, please leave me a comment. Much love with that reading, okay? Much love, but do pay attention to those red flags. Thank you, Aries, right through to Pisces. Everybody check your full monthly readings in the description box below. Do subscribe to the channel. It's the best way of supporting the channel. And switch on notifications. We do all kinds of random love readings and they're all coming up in the next few days. I will see you soon. Namaste.